Ever wondered what the secret is to living past 100 and still feeling vibrant and strong? Meet Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara, a legendary Japanese physician who lived to be 105 and felt youthful almost until his final days. His secret: a surprisingly simple daily eating habit that anyone over 55 can easily adopt. Imagine boosting your longevity and vitality with something so straightforward, it's already in your kitchen. Stay tuned, because today I'm revealing exactly what this doctor ate every day and how you can start following his routine to dramatically enhance your own life. Imagine being over 100 years old and still waking up every morning with the energy to help others, teach, and even write books. That's exactly what Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara did. Born in Japan in 1911, he lived a full life for 105 years. But he didn't just live long, he lived well. Even in his 90s and 100s, he remained active, giving lectures and working at the hospital. Dr. Hinohara wasn't just any doctor. He was a pioneer in preventive medicine and a passionate advocate for living with purpose. Throughout his life, he treated countless patients and published several books on health and longevity. But what made him truly stand out was how he embodied everything he taught. His personal lifestyle became living proof that his advice actually worked. At 100, he still walked upstairs, carried his own luggage, and avoided using elevators. He believed that staying curious and keeping a sense of wonder were just as important as eating healthy or exercising. People around him often said he looked decades younger than his real age, and more than once he mentioned he didn't even feel old. What's more inspiring is that Dr. Hinohara wasn't obsessed with complex health fads or expensive treatments. Instead, he believed in simple, consistent habits. And one of those habits, something he ate every single day, is what we're going to dive into next. You might be surprised by how basic it is. So let's take a closer look at what this remarkable doctor kept on his plate daily and why it made such a huge difference in how he aged. Most people imagine slowing down after retirement, but Dr. Hinohara did the opposite. Even past the age of 90, he worked full-time and kept a schedule busier than people half his age. That alone is impressive, but it's how he felt doing it that really catches attention. He often said he didn't feel tired because his heart and mind stayed full of purpose. His days were structured, but never rushed. He would wake up early, eat lightly, and focus on helping others. He avoided stress by simplifying decisions and keeping his mind active with reading, writing, and talking to patients. Even something as simple as skipping lunch or walking more often was part of his personal youth formula. What's fascinating is that he credited much of his energy to his mindset. Dr. Hinohara believed that staying busy doing what you love could actually protect your health, and the joy he got from serving others seemed to fuel him more than any vitamin or medicine. It was a life built around meaning, not just maintenance. He also kept his environment calm and his attitude light. He didn't watch the clock constantly or worry about every little thing. Instead, he focused on what really mattered: relationships, movement, and moments of peace. It's a style of living that feels gentle, yet deeply powerful. But of course, his physical health didn't come from mindset alone. There was one eating habit he stuck to faithfully, day after day, that played a major role in keeping him strong. Ready to hear what it was? So, what was the one thing Dr. Hinohara ate every day that helped keep him feeling young and vibrant? Believe it or not, it was olive oil. Yes, plain, everyday olive oil. Every morning he would start his day with a tablespoon of it, either on toast or just by itself. It was his daily ritual, and he believed it played a major role in his long, healthy life. This wasn't a trendy diet choice or part of a complicated wellness plan. It was simple, affordable, and deeply rooted in common sense. Olive oil is packed with healthy fats, especially something called monounsaturated fat that supports heart health, brain function, and smooth joints. For someone like Dr. Hinohara, who walked everywhere and worked long hours, this was fuel. He often emphasized how important it was to eat light and avoid overeating. While many people his age were focused on protein or supplements, he kept it minimal. No fancy shakes, no pills, just real whole foods with a focus on balance. And olive oil was his go-to ingredient, helping him stay energized and mentally sharp. You might be thinking, can 1 tablespoon of oil really make that much difference? In his case, it wasn't just the oil. It was the consistency. Doing the same small beneficial thing every day created a ripple effect over decades. That's where the real power comes in. Not in extremes, but in steady, nourishing habits. Now that you know his secret ingredient, let's explore why this humble oil is so particularly helpful for people over 55, and how it supports the body in ways you might not expect. As we age, our bodies change in ways that can feel frustrating. Slower digestion, joint stiffness, and memory lapses that weren't there before. That's where olive oil comes in as more than just a cooking ingredient. For people over 55, it's almost like nature's gentle medicine, working behind the scenes to support aging from the inside out. Olive oil is rich in antioxidants, especially something called polyphenols. These little compounds help fight off the damage caused by everyday life, things like stress, pollution, and even natural wear and tear. They protect our cells and reduce inflammation, which is a major cause of many age-related issues, from heart disease to arthritis. Another key benefit? It supports brain health. Several studies have shown that regular intake of olive oil may help protect memory and reduce the risk of cognitive decline. That means better focus, clearer thinking, and a stronger connection to the world around you. Something we all want to preserve as we grow older. Let's not forget the heart. Olive oil can help lower bad cholesterol and keep blood pressure in check, which are 2 of the biggest risk factors for strokes and heart attacks. It also helps the body absorb key vitamins like A, D, E, and K, which are essential for bones, vision, and immune health. So when Dr. Hinohara took that spoonful of olive oil each morning, he wasn't just eating. It was a quiet act of protection, a small daily step that made his entire body stronger and more resilient. But there's more. This simple habit also had a big impact on how he felt throughout the day. Have you ever felt sluggish after a meal, like your body's working overtime just to digest? That's something Dr. Hinohara worked hard to avoid, and olive oil helped. Because it's a healthy fat, it provides a steady source of energy without causing sugar spikes or crashes. That means more balanced energy throughout the day, not the roller coaster of highs and lows. He also stayed lean well into his 90s and beyond. While many people fear fat in their diet, olive oil actually helps with weight management. It keeps you fuller longer, which can prevent overeating. And because it supports your metabolism and digestion, it works with your body, not against it. It's the kind of quiet helper that doesn't make noise, but makes a real difference. Now let's talk about mood. As we age, it's common to experience moments of anxiety, irritability, or even sadness without knowing exactly why. Olive oil, with its brain-supporting fats and anti-inflammatory properties, has been linked to better mood and even reduced risk of depression. It helps keep your brain chemistry balanced and your emotions more steady. Dr. Hinohara often said that feeling good isn't just about not being sick. It's about having the energy to enjoy your life, Whether that meant walking outside, laughing with friends, or staying focused during long hospital shifts, he believed food should support the joy of living. Olive oil helped make that possible. So if you're feeling tired, gaining weight more easily, or riding an emotional roller coaster lately, maybe it's time to try what worked for him. But first, we need to understand the difference between eating out of habit and eating with intention, something Dr. Hinohara practiced every single day. Have you ever caught yourself eating something just because it was there? Maybe it was a snack during TV time, or an extra serving at dinner, even though you weren't really hungry. That's eating by habit, and it's something Dr. Hinohara gently avoided. Instead, he chose each bite with intention, asking, "Does this help me live the life I want to live?" Eating with intention doesn't mean counting calories or giving up everything you enjoy. It means listening to your body and choosing foods that nourish you, not just fill you. Dr. Hinohara believed food should serve a purpose, whether it's giving you energy, supporting your heart, or simply making you feel good afterward. He often ate lightly, stopping before he felt full. This mindful approach helped him avoid the heavy, tired feeling that so many of us experience after meals. And by keeping his meals simple, like starting his day with olive oil, he made eating healthy feel easy, not stressful or overwhelming. This idea of intention goes beyond just food. It's about how we live each moment. Are we choosing what truly supports our health, or just following old patterns? Dr. Hinohara saw every decision, even a spoonful of oil, as a step toward vitality. That mindset made all the difference in his remarkable journey. So if you've been feeling stuck in food routines that don't serve you anymore, it might be time to shift. Small, thoughtful changes, like the one we'll talk about next, can gently guide you toward a life that feels lighter, stronger, and more joyful. Starting a new habit can feel overwhelming, especially if it means changing routines that have been with us for decades. But that's the beauty of Dr. Hinohara's olive oil habit. It's incredibly simple. You don't need to cook anything fancy or shop for hard-to-find ingredients. Just 1 tablespoon a day, preferably in the morning, is enough to start feeling the benefits. You can take it straight with a spoon, drizzle it over a piece of whole grain toast, or even mix it into a warm bowl of oatmeal. Some people prefer adding it to their smoothie or salad dressing. The key is consistency, not perfection. Try it for a week and see how your body responds. You might notice more regular digestion, steady energy, or fewer aches. If you're on medications or have dietary restrictions, it's always wise to talk to your doctor. But for most people, adding a little olive oil is a gentle, safe change. Just make sure you're choosing extra virgin olive oil, as it has the highest levels of the good stuff, those antioxidants and healthy fats your body loves. And remember, this isn't about replacing your meals or skipping proper nutrition. It's about enhancing your routine in a way that feels natural and effortless. Like brushing your teeth or pouring a morning coffee, this habit can easily become part of your daily rhythm. Once it becomes familiar, you may start to feel more connected to your health, more in control. And as we'll see in the next section, this small step reflects a larger philosophy that guided Dr. Hinohara through a century of vibrant living. Dr. Hinohara didn't just teach people how to live longer. He showed them how to live better. One of his core beliefs was that life should stay exciting, no matter your age. He often said, "When you live with purpose, you don't age the same way." That's a powerful idea, especially for those of us who sometimes feel like the world slows down after 60. His daily habits, like walking instead of driving or skipping heavy meals, were reflections of something deeper, a mindset of lightness. He believed in staying curious, always learning, and doing things that made you feel alive. Whether it was writing books at 100 or helping patients, he stayed engaged with life, fully and joyfully. He also avoided the idea of retirement in the traditional sense. To him, aging didn't mean withdrawing from the world. It meant finding new ways to contribute. Even in his final years, he continued giving lectures and inspiring younger generations with his quiet strength and timeless wisdom. One of his most touching messages was about kindness. He believed that serving others gave life meaning and kept the heart young. Whether it was a comforting word or a helping hand, he saw every interaction as a chance to create joy. That generosity, he believed, was part of his secret to longevity. So yes, olive oil helped. But maybe the real secret was this: living with kindness, purpose, and a light heart. And now, it's time to bring all these lessons together in a way that you can start using. Today, maybe you're thinking, can something this small really change my life? The answer, as Dr. Hinohara showed us, is yes, especially when it's done with love and consistency. That one spoonful of olive oil wasn't magic. It was a symbol of a deeper choice to treat your body with care every single day, even in the smallest ways. You don't need to overhaul your entire lifestyle overnight. Start with that tablespoon in the morning. Then maybe a walk after lunch, or a moment each day to do something that brings you joy. These tiny shifts add up, not just in years added to your life, but life added to your years. Remember, it's not too late to feel better. Whether you're 58 or 88, your body's always listening to how you treat it. The way Dr. Hinohara lived wasn't about chasing youth. It was about honoring the gift of each day. And that's something you can start doing right now, one choice at a time. If this story touched you or reminded you of someone you care about, share it. Maybe your son, daughter, or best friend could use this message too. And if you want more gentle guidance like this, tips that truly make a difference, consider joining this community. Leave a comment with your age and where you're watching from. I'd love to know who's out there starting this journey with me. And if this helped you in any way, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss the next step.